Today we're gonna talk about the best weapons in Red Dead Online. Actually, that's the second part of this video. In the first one I was talking about the best pistols and revolvers, go check it if you'd like to. And in this one we're gonna talk about the best main weapons. And of course, for each specific situation I will name the best weapon in my opinion. First of all, if you are a new player and you don't have a lot of money and a lot of experience, there are actually two best weapons for you and I recommend you to get both of them. First one is the varmint rifle. It's absolutely must have for any beginner because it's cheap, it's effective in PvE and you must have it for hunting because that's the only weapon that allows you not to ruin the belt quality for small animals such as rabbits. Plus, you can more or less effectively use it in PvP with painted black and a headshot strategy, pretty much the only strategy available for a new player. Anyway, I recommend you to buy varmint rifle as soon as possible, it's an absolutely must-have weapon for any new player. The second weapon that I recommend you to buy as a new player is the bow. Why the bow? Well, we need to have some weapon to hunt bigger animals like deers without ruining the belt quality. There are two good options for this reason. First one is the bow. With painted black it's not gonna be super hard to hit any animal in the head. And second option is the bolt action rifle, which is also good choice, but I recommend you to buy the bow because it's an easy way to max up your level of health by using the bow in PvP and in PvE. Let's continue with the best weapons for hunting, and that's a tricky one because there are 4 different types of animals in Red Dead Online depending on their size, and for each of these types there is a specific weapon choice that allows not to ruin the belt quality. So for the smallest animals such as squirrels, the ones that you can pick and put in your bag, there is only one weapon that will allow you not to ruin the belt and carcass quality, it's a bow with a small game arrow. That's the only way not to ruin the belts. For medium-sized animals you have to buy the varmint rifle, that's the only option. For bigger animals like deers you can pick any rifle or bow, repeaters are not any good for hunting at all. So anyway, to hunt bigger animals you wanna pick any rifle, and I suggest you to pick a sniper rifle such as a rolling block rifle. But if you don't feel comfortable with sniping, then I recommend you to pick Springfield rifle. Why not bolt action rifle? Because if you're gonna hunt animals using painted black, there will be many cases when you will place 2 marks instead of 1, occasionally will make an extra shot and ruin the belt quality. With Springfield rifle it's not gonna happen. Bow is a reasonable option too, but I found hunting with a Springfield rifle and painted black is the easiest. And for the biggest animals the best weapon in my opinion is the rolling block rifle, and I'm talking about buffaloes or grizzlies. Let's continue with some weapon choices for PvP, and here of course best weapon will depend on whether you're playing with auto aiming or without auto aiming. If you're playing with auto aiming, then I recommend you to use Lancaster repeater and the headshot strategy with painted black. Lancaster is an extremely balanced weapon and it's really good for this game strategy. It has some good fire rate, decent damage and good armor capacity, so you'll be fine in most PvP situations when using painted black with this weapon. If you are playing on a mouse and a keyboard, and that's why not having an auto aiming, but still wanna use painted black ability card, then I'm pretty sure that the best weapon choice for you is the bow, because it can mark targets from insane distances and it kills with 1 headshot from any distance, unlike repeaters or rifles without scope. Plus, if you're gonna be attacked by griffers on a higher levels, you can use dynamite arrows to destroy the tank builds, and it's gonna be useful too. If you're playing with the free aiming and you don't want to use painted black, for example, maybe you're using slippery bastard or some other ability card, then Carcano rifle is the best weapon choice for you, and it doesn't matter whether you are playing on a mouse and a keyboard or using a controller, still Carcano rifle is the best pick. With a short scope you will be extremely effective on a mid or even closer ranges, plus you can make one body shot kills if using two damage ability cards, sharpshooter and let's say peak condition. By the way, all the weapons and ability cards that I'm talking about are reviewed and tested on this channel, so maybe consider subscribing if you'd like to know more about this game. And we continue with the best weapon choice for a free roam PvP, and in my opinion the best option here is a rolling block rifle, because we're gonna need this extra damage on a higher distances. And the rolling block rifle gives us this extra damage. And in some high damage builds we're gonna be able to one-shot players who are not really protected by defensive abilities, even if they have level 1 health tonic. And we're not gonna need that many body shots even against high level players who are using defensive abilities, using different tonics like level 3 health tonic, which is special health cure. We still be able to kill them with 2 or 3 body shots, which is good enough. Of course, sniper rifles are not the easiest weapons in the game, and you have to learn how to use it, and actually I have a good guide on how to get better at sniping, link in the description, so go check it if you'd like to get a little bit better at sniping. It's gonna be really useful, especially in a free roam PvP, but also in any other form of PvP. Now let's talk about the close distance combat. It's when your target is at the range of 15 steps or closer to you. And for this type of combat, in my opinion, the best weapon choice is semi-automatic shotgun, because it's extremely fast. You can use it with painted black, you can use it without painted black. If your target is really close, you can hip fire with or without auto aiming. Anyway, semi-automatic shotgun is a perfect choice for close range fights with any playing style, any ability cards that you're using. It's good for PvP and for PvE, so I'm pretty sure that you have to buy one and at least try it. The best weapon for PvE, in my opinion, is the Evans repeater, and it doesn't matter whether you are playing with auto aiming or with mouse and a keyboard, still Evans repeater gonna make its job the best, because it has some solid fire rate, and the most important, it has a lot of bullets. And these two parameters, fire rate and the ammo capacity, in my opinion, are the most important for PvE. Of course, in PvE you can use pretty much any weapon, but in my opinion the most effective one is still the Evans repeater. Finally, let's talk about the most balanced weapon in Red Dead Online, and by balanced I mean the weapon that is equally good for pretty much any in-game activity, PvP, PvE, hunting, fighting on a different ranges, that is equally good on a console and on a PC. And I'm talking about the Carcano rifle. It's the best and the most balanced weapon in Red Dead Online, at least at the moment. And as you can see, I have a little bit different definition for a balanced, because this weapon is clearly unbalanced. It means it needs a nerf. I hope you're not confused now by how could it be balanced and unbalanced in the same time, but let's continue. It's the best weapon, I really recommend you to buy it and learn how to use it. Please let me know what do you think about my best weapon choices, whether you agree with them or not in the comments, and there we can discuss this. And since I want to make this video 10 minutes long, I'm gonna talk about the other platforms where you can also follow me. I'm just kidding, that's it. Thank you for watching. See ya, goodbye.